Sheldon guarantees young Sheldon's future thanks to his worst story about Missy in The Big Bang Theory. The only Cooper daughter made her debut early on in The Big Bang Theory Season 1, immediately standing out due to her significant difference from her socially awkward twin. Missy is one of the biggest misses of the nerd-centric sitcom. Instead of bringing back the character much more frequently, she didn't resurface until a decade later in The Big Bang Theory, Season 11, to attend Sheldon and Amy's wedding. Despite that, Sheldon's penchant for sharing childhood anecdotes revealed more information about Missy despite the lack of her physical presence. Much has been said about the differences in how the Coopers are depicted in The Big Bang Theory and young Sheldon. George's case, in particular, has been detrimental to the prequel's storytelling, considering that both Sheldon and Mary painted him as a negligent father. Now, young Sheldon is pressured to reconcile its version of the character by following certain narratives about the Cooper patriarch, including his controversial cheating scandal. After him, however, this issue has mostly impacted Missy. She was described as dumb and naive, two things that she is certainly not in young Sheldon. However, this depiction of the character may very well be how the spin-off moves forward. Young Sheldon has always had a predetermined end thanks to The Big Bang Theory's established continuity. Given its prequel nature, its events are expected to run up until only Sheldon's move to Pasadena to begin his stint at Caltech. Because of his intellect, the socially awkward genius finishes college fairly early, paving the way for him to begin his postgraduate in California, where he stays until he gets married to Amy and wins the Nobel Prize in Physics. The Big Bang Theory established that Sheldon starts his master's studies at 14, which means that he only has one more year left at East Texas Tech and Medford in general. There are rumblings that young Sheldon Season 7 will mark the end of the series. Despite the show's popularity, currently being TV's #1 comedy, its timeline is gradually approaching Sheldon's big move to Pasadena. So even if CBS is interested in keeping it on the air for far longer, the writers have very little choice when it comes to continuing the show, as it is without further damaging The Big Bang Theory's continuity. The network has already stretched out the show's premise for a few years now, evidenced by slowing down Sheldon and Missy's aging. Unfortunately, they can no longer do that, considering how much the actors have grown.